fuck Twitter for making me do this video, but this is my review of Tim Get the Money and all his music. I feel like Tim, yeah, you could describe him in like a condensed form as Trippie Redd on Downers. If Trippie Redd was like to slow down, take his time, that would be what you would get with my boy Tim Get the Money. Now the music, I didn't listen to it in chronological order at all. I got my notes here on my computer, so this is how it appeared to me due to Apple Music. Alright, the first song I heard was Metal Face. On that one, I said the vocal inflection is a highlight. This is a perfect Tim type beat. Him and the beat was one. They was relating on that one. The next up was Dear July. I said I love the tempo. The pocket is nice. After that was Feeling Ashamed. And I said this is the most pop and mainstream sound that Tim had. It was one of the ones for Olivia Rodrigo fans, if you know what I'm saying. The ones that be in Hot Topic and shit. After that, A Text Back would be nice. Tim was floating on that one. After that, Slide. I heard Slide. I said your rap voice was giving me Joyner Lucas vibes. It kind of scared me off because, I don't fuck with Joyner Lucas. And also, the singing portion of it, where you had the little layers going, you kind of sounded like Corday to me. Another artist I don't fuck with. But both versions, your version of those two artists, I fuck with. That's what you get with Tim. He'll experiment with some shit, and you'll be like, damn, I didn't even realize I liked that until Tim did it, and now I fuck with it because Tim did it. I fuck with Tim's version of it. After that, I heard Feel Alive, which I said if I made a Tubi movie, there would be a scene where two people get high and fuck, and that would be playing in the background. After that was Make Sense. I said I thought the drums was headed in a more Jamaican reggae type direction, but they were still good. Reminded me of Love Lockdown by Kanye, and it was a central drug trip type beat. It was really spacey. A more updated version related to it would be SDP Interlude by Travis Scott, If You Know, You Know. After that, Late Nights EP is just a group of beats produced by Tim. So I'll speed run those real quick. Calm was a YouTube explanation type beat. When niggas get to talking and they explain some shit, that's the music that's in the background. Groove was I said a 2K main menu type beat, or like an Adult Swim bumper. Tranquility, I said NBA YouTuber intro type beat. Peace was a lo-fi hip-hop type beat. Rush, I said, was like something that I could write something to. And then I immediately after that heard Cold, and I said, well, that's Rush's older sister. The two, the one that's a senior while y'all was sophomores, and you was like, damn, she bad. I wish I could fuck her. Instead of, hanging with my friend, I wish I was in her room type deal. And that was the end of that EP. So next up, I heard You, which I said was like a Twilight / Riverdale type vibe. When you see a movie or some shit and a nigga driving through like the only road through this big ass forest with like a mountain in the background or some shit at nighttime. And then like a jump cuts to like the moon, like a giant ass full moon over a cliff. This will be the song playing. Or if like a nigga was to relapse on drugs or something in a fucking TV show, like All American, when the bitch was off fucking pills and then she went back on the pills and shit. It's that type beat. Then after hearing that depressing shit comes Rot. Timothy, you was crying for help. And I feel like this song helped you beat whatever you was going through. And then while I was listening to this, I had a couple of notes. I said, who is Tim calling a bitch and trash? This is personal. Tim, who is the ops? And then after that, you mentioned your dead homies. I was like, damn, they now me and Tim gotta go spin. Who did this? What niggas is we going to find? And then after that, I said, nah, this nigga didn't just multiply his voice and do that Kendrick shit. It was some. If you know, you know. Go back and listen to some old Kendrick, and then listen to that one specific part of Tim's song, and you be like, got it. After that, I heard Oppressor, which was Tim beefing again with Crackers this time. And then after that, I heard Open, which I said was heartfelt, so heartfelt, in fact, that you could play this bitch at church. And ironically, after that, I heard Demons, which the featured artist, I felt, picked this beat because it wasn't really a typical Tim type beat. Damn, that's a fucking tongue twister. Typical Tim type beat. But it's got a real, like, marchy type of beat, like a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and you can really get, like, it's kind of hypnotic in a way. And that's, yeah. It can turn you off to some stuff, but like it's not, like I said, it's not all Tim's music doesn't sound like this. Once again, Tim being experimental. After that is Damage, which is Tim's apology song. He was trying to get his bitch back, and I'm all for the get your bitch back music. That's top 5 in my eyes. Damage was, that's up there for me. After Damage, I heard Lovesick. I said it's H&M/Shopping Mall music, and that was a funky ass bass line that I heard in there. Like when you just let the bass line rock with like no instruments, just the bass line, it was pretty fucking hard. Gave me the screw face. Follow that up with Main Hero, and I said that was some smooth Tim right there. I could cruise to that, on a Sunday with the windows down. You just, vibing out. After that was You and I, which, hey, that sample, let's really talk about it. That sample right there could have been made or broken right there. That was an elite sample, elite beat, and you go into it expecting high things from beats of that nature. Niggas can fold under pressure with those, but Tim prevailed. He produced I wouldn't say, like, it wasn't Tim's best performance, but it was a great performance still nonetheless. And, like, a lot of niggas I know would not be able to get off on that like Tim did. And following up, You and I heard I Feel, which I fucked with the strings, the little guitar shit on it. And I said it was I fucked with the choppy flow. It was like real triplet coded. It was, triplet cousined in certain ways. And then after that, I heard your newest song, Good Now, which that pan flute nigga was getting off. The rent must have been due. And overall, I'll rate Tim's discography, I'll say a solid 8.5. Well, no, probably 7.5 to an 8. 7.5 to an 8. You call this nigga Tim, you getting your money's worth as far as a feature goes. Like, that nigga is not coming to bullshit when he gets that phone call. And if Tim fuck with you, I fuck with you. Just except for that one nigga that picked the beat on Demons. He kind of sounded like fucking a thrift store Yellow Wolf to me. But I'm not shitting on Cuz. That's how he giving it up. That's how he giving it up. Shouts out to Tim. I keep going, my nigga. I fuck with all this. I would say my top 3 songs out of everything I heard was Metal Face, You and I, and probably Rot. Yeah. Metal Face, You and I, and Rot. All right.